Hello, I'm Ron Charles. I write about books for the Washington Post, and this is the Book Report. As the cold weather moves in and the holidays approach, you may be looking for good books to curl up with or to give away to family and friends. Here are a few new titles to check out. My favorite novel this year is Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. Equal parts hilarious and heartbreaking, it's the story of an irrepressible little boy that nobody wants, but readers will love. It's based on Charles Dickens' classic novel David Copperfield, but Kingsolver has moved the action to the mountains of southwest Virginia in the late 20th century. When Demon finds himself orphaned, he's bounced from one foster home to another. This story offers a tough examination of poverty and drug addiction in the richest country on earth. Percival Everett has been writing witty, challenging novels for almost 40 years. His latest is called Dr. No, and it leaves the thrillers of James Bond shaken, not stirred. The narrator is a math professor who specializes in the study of nothingness. He knows better than anyone that nothing matters. His work attracts the attention of a supervillain who wants to use the professor's knowledge to break into Fort Knox. Nothing makes sense here. In fact, nothing has never been this funny. But as usual, Everett is up to something infinitely clever. The 7 Moons of Mali Almeida by Shehan Karunatilaka recently won the Booker Prize, England's highest literary honor, and now it's finally available in the United States. This is a story that shouldn't work at all, but it does, brilliantly. It's a zany comic novel and a grim comment about political corruption in Sri Lanka. The narrator is the ghost of a war photographer who's granted 7 days to figure out who killed him and how he can expose military atrocities. This is like nothing you've read before. And finally, roll over Beethoven. This month brings a big new biography of Chuck Berry by R.J. Smith. The father of rock and roll, who died in 2017, left behind a string of unforgettable songs and troubling behavior. But he wowed audiences and influenced other musicians for decades. He was still performing into his 80s. Chuck Berry, An American Life, draws on more than 100 interviews and years of research to explore what Smith calls the often triumphant, sometimes anguished details of Berry's career and personal life. For these and other suggestions about what to read this fall, contact your librarian or local bookseller. That's it for the Book Report. I'm Ron Charles. Until next time, read on.